Torres. There's the finish. There's 3-0. Game over.
If I could turn back time, if I could find a way, I'd take back.
All rampant. Derby humiliated.
Alright guys, GF7 here, and today this is the hero to zero of one of my favourite players growing up, Fernando Torres. When he joined Liverpool back in the day, he was one of the best players around. He's probably the best player in the Premier League, and I believe he was just a sensational footballer. And we're going to see his decline on the international and domestic stage. He started off as a world-class player, and you'll see from his first card in a second that when the Ultimate Team started, he was probably the highest rated striker in the game. Anyway guys, let's get into the Fernando Torres hero to zero. So guys, we have a 92 rated Fernando Torres card with 94 pace, 88 driven, 93 shoot and 85 end. But as from the Nasri one, you can see that this is when the players are the higher rated, and they are when EA did choose to make the cards higher rated. Because if you look about it, 17 goals, 7 assists in 38 games, it's good, but is it 92 rated good? Because that's the likes of Neymar, Suarez, Ronaldo now, and Messi. That's like what they do now. So Fernando Torres, he was a beast, he was a great player, and he did do very well in that 08-09 season, his first season at Liverpool I believe it was. And you could see, but that was because of the high rated, and this isn't doing anything to do with slump, this is just how Fernando Torres was. So guys, next up we have the 86 Fernando Torres. It's a big downgrade. I don't think it's because of his rates, his player performance, because he did get 22 goals and 4 assists in that season in less games, so he did do better, but I think it's because EA decided to pull players back down again. No, 86 with 88 pace, 84 shooting, 84 dribbling, 82 heading. It's still very all-rounded, very good card, and 18 goals I think it is in the Premier League, which is an unbelievable feat as well in just 22 games. And so he was very good that year. It wasn't because of that, but he did start to downgrade after this, and it did start to pull down on him. Anyway guys, let's get into his FIFA 12 card. So next up we have the FIFA 12 Fernando Torres. FIFA 12 Fernando Torres stayed the same way, and this is his switch from Liverpool to Chelsea for £50 million. His pace got a downgrade, his shooting stayed the same, his dribbling got a downgrade, his heading got a downgrade, so overall his stat was really bad. And then look at that, he only created 16 goals in 44 games, so he played more games than he did the 2 seasons before, and he done worse than them seasons. It was because of Chelsea's playstyle. Torres was a pacey player, he liked to play on the attack of the wing, and he just liked to attack the defence. And that's not how Chelsea play. Chelsea are more defensive, and that is why Fernando Torres he did begin to fall at that point. Let's get into the third. Then looking at this, in just 2 seasons he's gone from an 86 to an 82 rated player. FIFA 12, FIFA 14 he went to an 82 rated player, 83, and you see he got a -6 pace. He got further worse in dribbling, further worse in heading, and he just got worse and worse at Chelsea. And you could just see that he wasn't who he used to be, Fernando Torres. His pace, as he's in the slump with pace, and that was when he started to get worse, because when Torres lost his pace, that was when he wasn't what he used to be. Fernando Torres was pace at Liverpool, and that was why he was so good. And now at Chelsea he just began to slump, and he just got kicked out, and 82 was when Diego Costa was at his mark, and so Fernando Torres was pushed out of the picture altogether. Then Fernando Torres got a loan out to Atletico Madrid. Of course in FIFA 16 he did get downgraded again, but I think he done better, and he's sort of on the rise again now. But you can see in just 6 years, he's still not even that old, but you can see he's going to be worse in 6 years. In 6 years he's gone from a 92 rated striker to a 79 rated striker with only 78 pace, 78 shoot and 78 dribbling. You can see that he just slumped, and his pick and all his main stats just keep getting worse and worse, and eventually he is going to be the player that is forgotten forever, and he just hasn't been good in the last few years. But now I think at Atletico he's been a good player, he's playing regularly now, and he's a decent footballer all round. So I think he is the player that Chelsea wanted, and he could turn around his career this season. So guys, now you can see that Fernando Torres in FIFA 17, I believe that he will go up to an 80 rated striker. I believe he's still getting better, and I think 80 rated suits Fernando Torres. 79 pace, 80 shooting, 78 dribbling, 70 pass, 69 physical. I think his physical is going to go down, but his pace, it's not going to get back to 80, it's just never again. In 44 games, he got 12 and 5. That's what he was doing at Chelsea. And Chelsea was an 86 rated. Debatably not. Should have had one, but 80 rated deserves Fernando Torres. And still with blue hair, Fernando Torres, I think, should have the 80 rated card on FIFA 17. And that is just my opinion on the Fernando Torres, because he's playing just as good as other 80 rated strikers. An 80 rate isn't that high compared to what Fernando Torres is really capable. Guys, Fernando Torres, going back to the place that made him who he was, is the perfect decision. And Chelsea was the move that he didn't need, he shouldn't have done. And Chelsea was the move for 50 million, but Liverpool don't turn down that sort of money. And that's why Fernando Torres was kicked out of Liverpool and forced to go to Chelsea. And that was when his career turned down, of course. But Atletico, I think he's on the up. Of course, he's getting near the end. I think he's 31 or 32 years of age now. So he's getting near the end of his career. But I think he still can score goals and he still will be a good player for Atletico Madrid. Anyway, if you enjoyed, please leave a like, rating and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Well, one back this time by Leto. Torres, chance, goal. 2-1 Liverpool.